I got the homegirl, Miss Lacy, on the line. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. What's up, Miss Lacy?
What's up, Hayward, California, and the rest of the Bay? This your girl, Miss Lacy, musician, producer, CEO, and now magazine owner, publisher. You know what I mean?
That's a lot right there. Okay, so that's what's up. So is that what you do? Where are you actually from?
I'm actually from Vallejo, California.
Uh-huh.
I was born in Frisco, but I was raised in Vallejo, and I also spent a lot of time in Frisco over there in 3rd and Galvez at Sam Jordan's. My family, we own one of the longest established restaurants and bars in Frisco. Wow,
that's awesome. So we'll check that out as well. But you doing you and introducing yourself and what you do, and you do music as well. Is there any projects that we can look for from you?
Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff out there. Most currently, I got a single with Corrupt I produced called Not Ought To, and I did a beat on there, and I'm busting on there as well. And then I got a cut with Indecent called With or Without You that I also produced, and I'm rapping on. And if you just look through my discography, you'll see since I was a teenager in high school, I've been writing slaps. I did Ain't No Player for Forte. I made that beat. As a matter of fact, I made that beat right around the corner from Chabot College over there on Occidental.
Wow! So yeah, that's amazing. So these are the stuff that you have done as well. Let's talk about current stuff. What's new? What's popping now?
Well, what I've been doing is I've been playing a lot of congas in between, like writing and producing and things like that.
Okay.
In between writing and producing and things of that nature. What I do is also play live, and I studied playing congas because I wanted to have a live instrument that I could go out and participate in music as a whole instead of just playing in the studio. Yeah. And God is good. I became one of the Bay Area's best slappers of the percussion. So I do that. I've played with the Escovedos, Ross Attitude, at the Sierra Nevada, Flesh and Bone. I did a solo for DJ Quick and made him cuss. I mean, just Harvey Mandel of the Rolling Stones. So I got into different genres of music with my drum, and that just enhanced my production. And since I've had a chance to meet so many icons, people that play live and that's been in the game for hella long, I was like, shoot, I got an amazing story. I should put this in a book because people are always like, how did you meet Snoop? How did you end up in that video? How do you know this person, that person? So I just went back to many of the people I met and told them, thank you for bringing me up to a new level, and I want to get your story. I want to get what makes you, you.
Yeah, that is.
Thanks, man.
So you being a producer, you said you're a producer as well. What do you produce on?
I like to, like Pro Tools and Reasons and Logic and stuff. I'll use, those items. When I'm at the house, though, I just basically get down on a Phantom. And what I do is just track all my stuff at the crib, lay it out on the Phantom, and then go to a bigger facility and track it out and blow it out like I like to.
Wow.
I like, a lot of facilities I go to, they have like Einstein boards or SLs, or there's smaller facilities that just got that little Mackie board, but, we got good plug-ins, so it's warm right.
Yeah, how did you get, how long have you been producing for? Because it's rare to have a female doing what you're doing. That's kind of rare to actually, the knowledge that you know of as well.
Well, as a kid, I came up playing music. My dad was a drummer, and my cousin is actually Cedric Martin, the original bass player for Confunction.
Okay.
So as a kid, my pops didn't always have a regular job, so he was doing the music thing with his cousins, and he was my babysitter while my mom was at work. So I learned about, the art of music from that level, and I just stuck with it. I wanted to participate in band in school, so I learned the theory, I guess, of music first before production. And shoot, man, by the time I got like 11, 12 years old, I told my daddy, I was like, yo, I need this drum machine, and I need a sequencer. Because, back then you didn't have Pro Tools. You just had like a Yamaha sequencer, a Roland sequencer. So Pops had a yellow Chevy Love truck, and he sold it and went to his homeboy or somebody, but he came back to the crib with a Roland R8 drum machine, which was a top thing in the 90s. A U-110 sound module. I had a Roland GX8P that my cousins gave me and some other gear, and a little 4-track, man. And then I had got a sequencer a few months later for Christmas. Oh, I was like booking time at my house in South Vallejo in the Palisades. Well, it used to be called the Palisades back then.
Yeah.
And all the older cats, they'd pay me $5 an hour to make beats, and I was just like learning then. But they was like, we just like coming over. We could just rap and put our stuff on the tape, and I just stuck with it.
Wow.
And then I made a bunch of instrumentals and sent them out to my cousin, G-Man Stan in Hayward. And he liked my music, and I would go to his house and just spend the summer with him and relay all of my songs that I made at the house. We would make them bigger at his house because he had like the Einstein board, the 2-inch, and all of that. And then Forte picked Ain't No Player, and RBO picked Strictly This Game, the beat for that when they on the Eye for Eye album. And then MC8 picked another beat, and then it just kept going, man.
Wow, that is amazing. Now, you already mentioned a lot of big names that you worked with as well. Give me the top 3 names that you got to work with, to you, that was big to you.
Well, I guess just in my overall career, since I do so many things, the top 3 I would say is playing percussion with the Escovedos, because that's the top drumline family dynasty right there. So to have a chance to play with Pops and Juan, to have a chance to interview Patrice Rushen, she's my first identifiable artist as a child growing up, and to just get the game directly from her, it was amazing. And I would say, man, this is a tough call, but I'm going to roll with, now Harvey Mandel is big because that's Rolling Stones. I mean, that's a whole another bracket. But I played in front of like 10,000, 15,000 people with the reggae artist Anthony B at Sierra Nevada the other year.
That is amazing. If you could work with anybody in the world, worldwide, not in any genre, top 3 artists or just producers, whoever, who would it be?
Definitely I would sit down and get some game from Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Babyface and Dr. Dre.
Yeah, that's what's up. Usually I hear a lot of females trying to get producers. I mean, I'm an artist on there, but you on a producing level, and that's amazing. Keep doing what you do.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I want to send a shout out to all the ladies at the Bay. I did a project. It was called Let's Ride, and it featured all the ladies of the Bay, a lot of them.
Wow.
I did all the beats and funded it, and it features Sugar T, Malika from P. Diddy's Making the Band, Amina Harris from Keisha Cole's Shoulda Let You Go. I mean, I just went and grabbed all of them. Wow. I was like, since I make beats and I know the issues in the studio, I had just came home from L.A. on a crazy ass mission and ran into Snoop and ended up in his video. I was like, yo, I'm full of faith. We need to record this album. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna shoot the video. I'm gonna even pay y'all. Like, come on, let's just do it. So I also recorded and produced one of the most historical albums, you know, in the Bay, as far as getting all the females of the Bay together, R&B and hip hop, and a lady funding it and making a beat.
Wow. Congratulations. Do you have any more shout outs since we're in the shout out stage? Any more?
You know, first, always, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because it wouldn't be possible without him.
Yeah.
And he understands all of my ways, even my janky ways, and makes it work out, you know, to the best. I want to send love and blessings to anyone that's just heard my request and was like, yeah, come to the show. Like my homeboy Cocaine and his family out there, the legendary Cocaine. I want to send a shout out definitely to my mom and my son. Those are my rocks. They hold me down and support me. And rest in peace to my pops.
Yes, yes, most definitely. Let's get into your links: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, email, website, anything like that. What it is?
I'm gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah.
If you just go to Google and type Miss MS Lacy, Miss Lacy, with the word music behind it, everything. Like, there's going to be endless links that come up. So if you want to hit me at Facebook, you'll see that. If you want to hit me at Twitter, you'll see that. And I also want you guys to check out the magazine, Iconic Chronicles Magazine. And you can go to iconicchroniclesmagazine.com and see clips of the interviews and the things that I'm telling you about. You can see me and Corrupt live in the studio, different interviews that I've had and whatnot. And the magazine is a blend of iconic figures and indie artists getting in the game, because I'm like at that level where I can reach out and touch, you know, different people. So I'm bringing them together in the magazine, and we're on our second edition. The second edition features Pancho Sanchez, Case, Dub C, and also the Singletons family that sing with Fred Hammond.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's a mixture, and I'm pulling everybody in. We're all gonna go get a Grammy.
Wow. Tomorrow.
You ready? You know what you're wearing, man. You know what you're wearing. You ready, Al?
I've been ready. Oh wow, you have an amazing story. You have a lot of history and experience. For anybody out here listening to you right now, is there anything else that you want them to know about you, and you know anything else?
I just want them to know that I just take it one day at a time, and more than anything, I would want them to be encouraged. Like, these are things that I've done myself by just having faith. Like, I didn't see these situations in front of me. Like, yeah, you hope and you wish and you want to grow in the game, but you don't see it exactly how it's going to come. And sometimes your most raggediest situations are your biggest blessings. Like, when I met Snoop and ended up in the Candy video, I didn't have hella money and I was just comfortable. I didn't have a nickel to my name. I didn't even know he was going to be out there. Big shout out to the homie Turf Talk. I just walked down the street and saw him. I was just at the right place at the right time. When you get fired from your job and you go through all of that stuff, man, that's going to be your biggest blessing. I'm telling you. So just, y'all be encouraged and stay focused and take it one day at a time. Stay away from the negative energy, because you'll dwell on it and you won't focus on what you're supposed to do. If the other clique and the other crew got more money than you or whatever, just keep working, because what God has for you is for you, and you'll be able to maintain it. You can't get somebody else blessing you don't know what to do with it, and you got to get trained to handle your own. You know. Yeah. So I would just tell everybody to just be encouraged in whatever it is you want to do. I do music. They might do embroidery. I don't know. But whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. I don't care if you're 5 or 560 years old and trying to have a baby like Abraham and Sarah. You can do it. And if it's not going to be overnight, but if you have that passion and you'll enjoy it and you won't worry about, you know, when you'll get it. And more importantly, you won't say to yourself, woulda, coulda,